Tottenham are playing Fulham this weekend, and this, for my opinion, is a much-win match. There's already a bit of added spice to this. One of the Fulham players has told the press that we are not unbeatable. In the press conference, Postecoglou has come out and said, I don't think they're unbeatable either, mate, which was a good response in my opinion. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I'm worried about this match and 3 reasons why I think we can win. So, reason 1 why I'm worried. Fulham have had a whole week to prepare. So Spurs obviously played on Thursday night against Roma, and it was quite taxing. And because of all the injuries we have, we couldn't really rest a lot of players, and we ended up playing most of our first team. Fulham have just been training all week and preparing for this game. And Spurs, with all their injury lists as well, probably won't be able to rotate too much against Fulham. The only decent thing they've got is maybe we got to take a few players off towards the end. Sonny got a bit of a rest. Maddison didn't start. Basuma didn't start. Udogie didn't start. So there is a few fresh players there, but up front, we're going to have the same again, Sonny, Solanke and Johnson. So let's hope they're a little bit more clinical this weekend. Second reason why I'm a little bit worried about playing Fulham this weekend is I don't know which Fulham's going to turn up. And what I mean by that is they've beaten Newcastle 3-1. They took Man City right to the wire and lost 3-2. But then they went and lost 4-1 to Wolves quite recently in their last game. So I don't know which Fulham's going to turn up. But because it's a London derby, I'm assuming it's going to be the good Fulham. Reason 3 why I'm a little bit worried is I don't know which Tottenham's going to turn up either. So as we know, Tottenham battered Manchester City, battered Man United, battered Aston Villa, battered West Ham, but then we lost to Ipswich. Then we lost to Crystal Palace, So we need the good Tottenham to turn up more often than not. And we need to start gaining a lot more consistency. Reason 1 why I think we can win this game. We are playing fantastic football at the moment. And we've been playing the sort of football that Ange wants us to play. And when we're clinical, we're very clinical. When we beat a team, we batter a team. I don't think we've won in the league this season by less than 2 goals. It's always like a 4-1, 4-1, 3-1, 3-0, 4-0. It's always a battering. But when we lose, we always seem to lose by the odd goal. So, but we are playing brilliant football. And if we can play at those high standards against Fulham, then I really think that I don't think they'll be able to handle us, like most teams wouldn't be able to handle us. Reason 2 why I think we could win is our forward players are on fire. And I know it's hard to say because obviously against Roma, we missed many, many chances, but we also scored a couple of goals as well. And, against Manchester City, we put 4 past them as well. And it's just Johnson's now on 9 goals. Solanke's been playing. I think Solanke's been playing consistently well every single game. Sonny scored again against Roma. So the goals are coming for the strikers. And I still feel there's a lot more to come. I still think Johnson will get 20 goals this season. 20 goals or 20 goals and assists. He will be up there with the numbers. He's always in the right place at the right time. So if Kulu or Sonny or anyone can find him at the back post, he will be there and he'll be there to put it in. So that's one reason why I think that we can get this. If we can be clinical, I think we can get a victory over Fulham. Third reason, is the players are fully behind Ange Postecoglou. And what I mean by this is you can see by the last 2 games that we still had the team spirit, still had the passion, still had the intensity, still had the good football, still doing what he's asking of us. I know sometimes we have lackadaisical passes and we're misplacing passes and we're not doing things 100% all the time, but you can see it coming together and it's slowly building into Ange the way he wants it. So I just think that if the players get right behind Ange, because he'll know that we need to beat Fulham this weekend, he'll know that, and I'm hoping he's drumming that into the players this weekend. For me, this is this is a must win, not just for the players, not just for the team, not just for the manager, but for the fans as well. If we can get a win for the fans, then the fans will start seeing more consistency, start being a bit more relaxed, and maybe start getting behind Spurs a bit more, because even though we should be anyway, there's still many fans that are doubting, and they have reason to, because we have brilliant performances and then we drop off against lower teams, and it needs to change. We need to have the same intensity every single week. I feel the last 2 games we have had high intensity though. Because of the fixtures this week, Spurs could actually creep into the top 4. But I'm not going to talk about that anymore, because remember what happened last time. So let's just skip that for a little bit. Remember, it is 50-50 for the match, but no one else is ready to come back in from injury just yet. Bentancur is banned, so he can't play either. Let's pray we don't get no more injuries, as we have 2 even tougher games coming up. We have Bournemouth on Thursday, and then the following Thursday, then we have Chelsea the following Sunday. And that Chelsea game, I really, really want to win. But I think the Bournemouth game is going to be even tougher. They've already beat Manchester City and Arsenal at their ground this season so far. Let me know your score predictions in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Come on, you Spurs.